Now everybody thinks, oh, he's a personal trainer, so he must have been sensible the whole time. But 10 years ago, just over 10 years ago, in December, 8th of December 2005, I went to rehab. I had a massive, massive problem with alcohol, and I was drinking a bottle of vodka a day. And I was basically, if I carried on doing that, I would not be of this earth anymore. So on the 8th of December 2005, I had a choice, basically, a very simple choice: go to rehab and live, or carry on drinking and die. Simple choice, but a very, very hard one to make at the time. In the lead up to going to rehab, previous to that I'd worked in London in the fashion industry. I used to be a fashion stylist, dress people up for a living. Quite a mental lifestyle, but very, 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 very stressful. Okay, being self-employed and just having to do big jobs all the time for big clients and just big demands, and I had no real idea how to cope with the stress, and alcohol became a crux, and in the end it did almost kill me. In the process of leading up to going to rehab, all sorts of things happened, eventually leading to me going from a functional drunk to a dysfunctional drunk, and my relationship crumbled, my life crumbled. I couldn't work anymore, and in the process of all that happening, a lot of bad things happened. I was hospitalised, arrested and sectioned, all more than once. My memory of the whole of about 2 years of my life was really quite hazy, but let's say it went all a little bit wrong. In the end, though, I did make a decision to change. Okay, and that's fundamentally what we all need to do. And the choices we have and the decisions we make are usually very easy. It's like, either do this or do that. Don't do this or do it. So my choices were live or die. So I made a choice to live, and to live my life differently. And for the last 10.5 years, I've focused on bettering myself, being the best version of myself that I possibly can be, my most successful self, having up until then been pretty much my most unsuccessful self. I've been very successful in the fashion industry, but I put all my effort into my work and kind of neglected looking after myself. I am obsessive compulsive by nature. When I go at things, I go at them 100 miles an hour, but I go at things in a healthy way now. I do healthy things. I focus on my fitness, I focus on building a business. I might do it in a completely insane way to what normal people do. I mean, as in you go to work, you have a job, you like the security. I still like the risk. Okay, I love to create stuff. I love to make things happen. So 10 years ago, I was a mess, a wreck, and I went to rehab. I spent 6 months there, and after that I spent 2 years a year and a half, 2 years in kind of supported houses. I retrained in fitness, started working in a gym as a fitness instructor, moving up to personal trainer, set up my own business as a personal trainer, and then I've since really developed myself into learning about coaching. I've invested a lot of time and money into business courses, marketing and self-development, and just to make myself the best that I possibly can be. And now I'm super fit, very happy, and I love to help other people to live awesome lives. So that is my story in a nutshell. I love to help people, not just their fitness. I love to help people with their thinking, their attitude and their behaviours. Essentially the mindset. It's all about what goes on up here. Okay? Get that right, then address the fitness, the nutrition. Okay? And the biggest thing, biggest thing is stress. Stress almost killed me, and stress is what destroys so many people. People suffer from anorexia, addictions, behaviours such as gambling, alcoholism. Okay, these are all fundamentally have stress underlying it. Stress is the driver. Stress is the killer. Okay, not the behaviour, not the addiction. But if you're already stressed out, in your life, if you have a busy, stressful and demanding life, whether that's work or home, okay, then the programs I run are fundamentally designed to help you to overcome that. Okay, we address the mindset and the stress before we address the fitness and the nutrition. We do. You're going to come to the gym, you're going to come to the studio, which I'm going to be opening, and do your sessions, but you have videos to follow which address the issues that are happening to help you be the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. So that's kind of what I'm all about.